Good morning, my viewers. It's the day after Steve Jobs has passed away. It's very sad indeed, guys. I mean, I went to bed feeling better because I watched The Office and Indignation, even though that's being canceled too. It was like sad news one after another. But watching The Office really helped. But the point is, good morning, Jazz. Waking up this morning, I just can't believe it's actually true. I mean, it sucks. It really does suck, guys. Not just because Steve Jobs is gone, but it's also because we live in a life where, well, we live in a time, I should say, because this could go away one day, where cancer is just a killer disease, and it's just not fair. And Steve Jobs is only, 56 years old, I think, or 55? I think 56. It's just really hard to take in, guys. But, we really can't concentrate on the morning of Steve Jobs. Morning, I mean, not morning as in good morning. I mean, his death. Because it is really horrible news, and we also have to keep in mind that, I mean, we may be going through a tough time right now, but imagine what his family's going through, his close friends, the one who actually, knew him personally. So, to anyone out there watching who knew Steve Jobs personally, I'm really sorry. I'm very sorry for your loss. Believe me, I know what it's like to lose somebody. I've been through too many deaths. I have no grandparents left. I've lost my aunt. I've lost other people. And honestly, most of it was due to cancer. It's just, we live in an unfair world where we have to deal with these diseases. And it sucks, honestly. Hi, Omar. Yes, homies in the background as usual. I promised myself I would not make a rest in peace Steve Jobs video. This isn't what this is. The point of this video is to thank everybody for their overwhelming support. I'm thanking you not because I know Steve Jobs. I'm thanking you because I'm so overly impressed by everybody. I mean, I honestly knew Steve Jobs dying was going to be a big deal, but I didn't expect it to be this big of a deal, where people like Zuckerberg and Obama and Zuckerberg, I said Zuckerberg already, the people at Google, everybody, apparently even weather.com had a small banner up for Steve Jobs. I mean, his legend went extensively across the globe last night. It was just amazing. I mean, we may have lost him physically, and I already said my prayers last night for his family and for him personally, saying that he may physically not be here anymore, but Steve Jobs will be here forever in terms of his spirit and his legend, because he really did help rebuild Apple and help them become as successful as they are. And hate Apple or love Apple, there's no denying Steve Jobs and his success, the fact that he's a visionary. He knew what people wanted before they even knew it themselves. The iPad being a great example, the iPod being an even greater example. Back when Apple introduced the iPod, people were like, oh, just another music player, this thing's gonna fail. Well, it was one of the biggest successes in our lifetime, and that's definitely something we'll never forget. Granted, I didn't have an iPod in 2001. I didn't really get my first iPod until maybe 2003? 2003/2004, right around there. But anyway, I'm just so overly impressed by everybody on Twitter last night. I mean, Smokey, chill. It was just so amazing to see everybody come together. People that I never even expected to care about technology. People were texting me, saying I'm sorry about Steve Jobs, because obviously people out there know how much of an Apple freak I am, and I will continue to be an Apple freak. I have much faith in Apple and their future, right, Shane? Yeah. Anyway, I don't want to mourn anymore. I just wanted to say again, I'm so overly impressed by the response. I mean, CNN.com just canceled all their programming for a while last night and concentrated on this. People were even leaving candles and flowers and Apple stickers and iPods outside of the Apple store in Steve Jobs' honor. it's just an amazing feeling, guys. Amazing feeling. And I don't really make videos like this where I get emotional, but I just feel it's required. I mean, this is a time that we will never ever forget. I really wish I was near an Apple store last night so I could have showed my respect, because I definitely would have left a few Apple stickers out, candles and flowers and stuff, because this is a time we'll never forget. I mean, you guys know what I mean. It's just overly awesome, the response Steve Jobs has received. So, whether you believe in heaven or not, or afterlife, or whatever you believe in, wherever Steve Jobs may be right now, he's looking down on this and the response, and he's probably just so happy to see it. So, alright guys, I've talked enough. Smokey's about to freak out. Gotta get my coffee on. So, consider this video to be my respect to Steve Jobs. And we will never forget, because check this out. I'm wearing my Steve Jobs for President shirt in honor of him. Real quick, my iPhone 4S, I'm pre-ordering it tonight. I'm so excited. You'll see this on Friday, but today's Thursday. I'm naming it, well, I'm not naming my iPhone, but I'm looking at it as, is that crooked? I just noticed something. Anyway, so I'm distracted. iPhone 4S, iPhone for Steve. I didn't make that up. I saw a bunch of people on Twitter saying that. So I also, stole that name, and I will be considering my iPhone 4S in dedication to Steve Jobs. And I will be sure to mention that in my unboxing video. So if you can spread the word and try to get your iPhone 4S also dubbed as for Steve, then I think you should do that as well. I don't know. I feel it's appropriate. And the timing is just, I don't want to say it's good timing. I just want to say the two events aligned with each other. So I feel it's appropriate to name the iPhone 4S for Steve. Anyway, okay guys, I've talked enough. Thank you for watching. Steve Jobs, we will never forget you. You have definitely changed the world in multiple ways, and you can't really say that about many people. So at least you went out with a bang, with all the product announcements, all the love and support, and now I am done. Goodbye.